Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have another foundation review. It feels like we're in foundation season, but I have a new one to try out for you guys today, and it comes to us from Makeup by Mario. This is his new SurrealSkin liquid foundation. This retails for $42. There are 30 different shades. Now, I picked up the shade 2N when originally I thought I was going to go with the shade 3W, but luckily the kind lady at Sephora was able to give me a sample of 3W as well. So you're gonna see in the application portion of today's video that I'm gonna swatch them both out on my cheek, but I want to do that here on my hand as well in the beginning of the video, just so that you guys can kind of see what we're dealing with here. This is shade 3W, and this is described as light with warm undertone. Next, we have the shade that I picked up, and this is shade 2N right there, and this is described as fair with neutral undertone. So I'm gonna leave these swatches on my hand for a little bit, at least while I get through this intro, so we can see if these oxidize or not. Some other things you'd like to know about this foundation: it is gonna provide medium coverage. It's gonna give a natural finish. I love a good natural finish foundation. It says that it's also going to be hydrating and long wearing. This also says that it's going to be a breathable formula, a luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion for long wearing coverage. Now, this is going to be a 12-hour wear test, and this is a little bit different for me. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that all of my foundation reviews are 2-day, 10-hour wear test. However, I am leaving for vacation soon. I didn't plan to review this product. This was total spur of the moment. So I'm just going to give you guys a good 12-hour wear test. And hopefully this first impression, this wear test, this review will help you guys make a good shade buying decision and just a buying decision altogether, whether you think this is something that's going to benefit you and your complexion. For reference, I am 40 years old and I do have normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone, with my nose being the oiliest place on my face. Like I mentioned, I love a good natural finish foundation. I love a medium coverage to full coverage foundation. I mean, these are all things that just kind of drew me in and really made me want to try this product out for you guys. That, and because y'all know I love doing foundation reviews. If it is your first time here on my channel, I want to say hello and welcome to everybody. My name is Steff, and this is what I love to do. I love doing foundation reviews, but especially I just love trying out new makeup. You're always going to see the latest and greatest in makeup reviews. I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos. We talk about makeup here. We have a great time while talking about the makeup. If that sounds like somewhere you want to be and something you want to see on pretty much a daily basis, I do tend to upload quite a bit. Do me a favor, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you like foundation reviews, if you're curious about this new one from Makeup by Mario, give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, guys, everything is going to be linked and listed in the description box that I'm wearing and talking about in today's video. Some of those things might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I will do one of my midday check-ins will be outdoors so that you guys can see how the shade looks on me, but I really think the shade that I got, 2N was probably the best match that they have in the 30 shade range that this foundation comes in. I am super excited for this video, guys, so let's not waste any more time. If you guys want to see the new Makeup by Mario foundation, SurrealSkin foundation in action, keep on watching. The primer I'm going to go in with is one that I've really been enjoying, and this is from Huda Beauty, and this is the Glowish Blur Jam Primer. Oh, it feels really cooling, so I'm going to warm it up and just start applying. This is a smoothing primer. It feels really good. Alright, so I'm going to swatch out both shades on my face now. I know I showed you guys swatches on my hand, but here is the shade 2N. I think 2N might be a good shade match for me. This is fair neutral. Now here's a little sample that they gave me of shade 3W. And shade 3W is light warm. 3W, 2N. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference there. I think I think I chose right with 2N, but I am glad that I was able to get the sample of 3W. So hopefully that's gonna help you guys make a good shade buying decision, because I was just about ready to go with shade 3W. So I'm just gonna leave them both. I'll mix them. I don't wanna waste anything. Let me just, with my beauty sponge. This is the side I'm gonna use the beauty sponge with anyway. Just bounce them out here. I'm gonna use my, where is it? I just cleaned my brush. Here it is, my It Cosmetics Love is the foundation brush. Now I'll do this side with the brush, and then we'll do the other side with the sponge. We'll see what looks better. This just has like a makeup scent to it. Oh yeah, I definitely think 2N is my shade. 2N was the second to lightest shade, by the way. All right, let me take a closer look. It's a little thicker than what I thought it was gonna be. The shade is perfect. I definitely feel like I need to bounce over it with my sponge just to make sure everything is seamless. It's okay. It's looking okay. Let me keep applying. Now I'm gonna do the other side with the beauty sponge. I like that this is gonna give us a natural finish. I think that is like my best, my preferred finish when it comes to foundation. You know, just something like right in between. I am pumping out a little bit more. The sides of my cheeks is always where I like to build up coverage. Old acne scars, minor discoloration. This is going to be medium coverage, which I do see the medium coverage in this. I think I like it better with a sponge. To be honest, that's that's unusual, because like the last year I've been preferring a brush, but I kind of feel like this is a product you don't need too much of, and the brush applies a little too much. Maybe I just got too much. Oh, I like that. I like this with a sponge. I have a little bit left, so I'm gonna get what's left and I'm gonna press over the entire face just to really make sure this is absorbing, laying correctly, as smooth as possible. I think it's still medium coverage. I think it looks nice. It looks better now that I bounced over it. Now let's see how this foundation is going to react with concealer and powder, and I'm going to use these two from Milani. Do a little bit right there and a little bit right here. It's always where I want to build up. This is my Shop Miss A little concealer brush. This is the E104. Okay, so concealer went on top of the foundation perfectly. Now what's becoming one of my favorite powders, this new one from Milani, Conceal and Perfect. This is a blurring powder. I'm gonna use my little puff that I got from Shop Miss A. Set the under eye area, and I'm gonna set the T-zone. Aw man, and you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my setting spray. I've been doing my setting spray first before I put powder. Okay, I think the powder, foundation, concealer combo, and primer, I think everything is just looking really nice. I'm gonna use a drier setting spray, and this one from One Size Until Dawn. All right, so here's what the complexion is looking like. This side does feel tacky because I didn't set the perimeter out here, but definitely the T-zone under the eye area and a little into here. I tend to get oily right here as well. I think it's a true medium coverage. I think the shade 2N is a great shade for me. and we'll see how this 12-hour wear test goes. I'll probably be doing a couple check-ins during the day instead of just one. Usually I just do one, like a midday check-in, but since we're going for 12 hours today, I'm gonna try and go outside. I think the sun is coming out, so maybe at the 3-hour check-in, you'll see me outdoors. That way we can see what this looks like in natural lighting. But I'm excited for this one. I'm really excited for this. This is my third Makeup by Mario product that I have in my stash. So I'm really hoping. I have high expectations for this SurrealSkin foundation. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. 8-hour check-in here, guys, and this is what my complexion is looking like. I have no complaints. I think everything looks pretty good for 8 hours of wear. Maybe my oil's starting to come through just a little bit, but not really. I mean, in person, I feel like it looks fine. It might come off a little more shiny on camera just because of the light and stuff, but you know, I think it looks pretty good. My skin looks smooth. I'm liking the coverage. I'm really liking 2N. Like 2N is my shade. I think 2N is perfect. Like a really good shade match. This is probably one of the best shade matches I've had in a foundation in quite some time, to be honest. But I'm liking it. It feels good. It doesn't feel, you know, heavy. I'm think that this is a pretty good foundation so far. It's been playing nice with all of the products that I wore today. This eye look you did see go up already. It is with the Glamlite and Strawberry Shortcake collection. So this has 4 more hours to go. I'll be back later on, and I'm going to give you guys some alternatives, some affordable alternatives in case, you know, the $42 is not in your budget at the moment to pick up this new Makeup by Mario foundation. Don't worry, I have you covered. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, 12 hours later, here is what my complexion is looking like at the end of the day. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Actually, I think it looks pretty good. It's starting to break apart just a little bit, like right in here, but this is where foundation tends to break up on me first, but it's not bad. Like my skin looks really smooth. It has a very nice finish to it. I think it kept its coverage all day long. True medium coverage foundation, and I definitely have, it's definitely a natural finish with a little bit of a radiance to it. I think now at the 12-hour check-in without any touch-ups throughout the day, yes, you can kind of see the oil starting to peek through, but honestly, I was expecting to be an oil slick at this point, and I'm not. So I think it held up really well for being a hydrating foundation. I think this looks phenomenal. I think Mario did a fantastic job with his new SurrealSkin foundation. I like the way my skin looks. Honestly, I have no complaints. You know, on a traditional day, if I wasn't doing like a foundation review or wear test, I would touch up at least once throughout the day, but I don't whenever I do these foundation reviews and wear tests. I want you guys to see how this wears, you know, by itself on its own without having to touch it up. And I think this did a great job. 2 thumbs up for the new Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin foundation. Now, I told you guys I was going to give you all some alternatives at the drugstore. So I just reviewed the new Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. I don't have my correct shade in this one. The shade I have here is 201. This is too dark for me right now, but this is a beautiful foundation as well. And I think if you are full-on dry skin, I would go the Revlon route over this Makeup by Mario. I think this Makeup by Mario one is going to be good for pretty much all skin types, but I think if you want that added bit of hydration and you still want to get this foundation, definitely go in with a hydrating primer or try this one from Revlon, because this one from Revlon, 18 bucks. This one did a phenomenal job. You can find my review on this already on my channel. I will have my foundation playlist linked in a pinned comment. I also pulled out, you know, my Ride or Die Catrice True Skin Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. These two foundations, they wear very similar to one another. This Catrice one, I think, is like $11 or $12. And of course, the Makeup by Mario is $42. So if you're on a budget, consider Catrice True Skin. This has just been such a solid foundation in my stash for quite some time. And this foundation from Makeup by Mario is also kind of reminding me of L'Oreal True Match. Now, I have the old packaging in this one because I had to return the new one, their new formula, because Amazon sent it to me used. So I sent that back, obviously, and I need to purchase a new one from Ulta. So I'll be doing that soon. But this is a true medium coverage foundation. I feel like this is definitely a natural finish foundation. This retails for like 14 bucks, I think, 12, 14, $15 maybe. And I feel like both of these wear super similar to one another. So these are my drugstore recommendations in case you're not going to be able to pick up this one from Makeup by Mario. If you have any of these other three in your stash, maybe you already ordered the Revlon one. I know a lot of you told me that you were going to pick it up. Save some coin, try the drugstore, and then let me know what you think. But a lot of you have already said you made your way over to Sephora this morning and you picked up your new Makeup by Mario foundation. I am dying to hear what you guys think and how it wears on you. Let me know in the comments if you guys picked this up already and what your thoughts are on it, or let me know if you plan on picking it up later. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.